Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream and welcome back to some Osiris. So, unless I get some people that I know who want to join me on a server, and I'll set up a server, I think I'm just going to do a little bit of solo play to start us off. This is going to be solo play on a standard server, or solo play on a standard single player set of rules, standard planet set of rules. Except for one very small difference, which is I'm going to have higher proficiencies. That's simply because it saves a lot of time on stream. So, let's create a new character for some single player. So we are going to start off as a Marine. So we can start off as a male Marine. We are going to make sure that we have the right sets of colours. Which is droid colours, and we actually have the right glow already. We are going to confirm that, and we are going to confirm a very tall, very that sort of height, big head, little body, and legs, because that's what droid is. Droid is this shape. Hey, Super Mr. Wolf, welcome to the stream. I didn't see you in the Subnautica stream earlier, man. I'm sorry if you missed the Subnautica stream. I did an early stream to catch up. So most of it's going to go into speed. That is the build I recommend if you're going to be playing this solo play. And let's grab chisels early. Let's go down this tree early as well. Oops, I actually spent too many engineering points. And let's grab the forge as quick as we can as well. We're going to call this Stream Droid. And we're going to call this Streamlabs. We're going to have it based in... Well, it doesn't matter, it's private universe. So, everything's going to be standard apart from proficiencies, which we're going to put up to ×2 because just of the sheer nonsense. All the creatures are going to stay the same. Resource shields going to be exactly the same. Actually, that'll make things a lot quicker for stream. Yeah, that's fine. So, going to keep things reasonably balanced and even and fair and the same. But yes, if people want to join me on a server, I do have a couple of slots for servers available. Howdy, Cyber Ninja! So, first things first, it is going to spawn me in with a breach in my suit. You can watch the previous Subnautica stream, Super Mr. Wolf. We're going to tape up our suit nice and quickly. So, there's not really much we can do because we don't have a chisel, so we're just going to grab things. Hey, Mr. Meeseeks! Can watch it, it will be uploaded very soon. It's basically set to automatically archive and then upload itself. Once it's finished processing, you just have to wait for YouTube to finish processing, which YouTube can be a bit slow. I haven't found a single water tank yet. Come on, water tanks. You must be around here somewhere. Glass container. Glass container, yes. Tank of water, excellent. Kinda need that early on. So I don't have anything to break open my ship with or dismantle my ship with, so I'm going to leave that there for now. We're going to go all this way very quickly and we are going to grab some rocks. Thank you for the like, Cyber Ninja. Very kind of you to drop a like. What game was it at 500 subs again? It is going to be Shopkeep at 500 subs, Mr. Meeseeks. I have a copy of Shopkeep to give away, which I'm going to be giving away at 500 subs. So we head for basically Pride Rock, because we need some stone. Hey, awesome, Mr. Super Wolf. Super Wolf. Super Mr. Wolf, that's the one. Oh. Is Pepe here? Pepe isn't here at the moment. Pepe is busy, I believe. So, once we go past Pride Rock, down there is our first stone field, which is where we start the game, basically. As Pepe isn't here, someone else should tell me about how much they like the Sunbeam. So, the next section of this playthrough is going to be me picking up rocks. Because of course it is, because, you know, rocks. And more rocks. Another rock. Pickle Rick! Oh no, Pickle Rick, where you go? We can use our radar to basically scan for rocks in the grass. So we can basically read if there is a rock in the grass. There's a rock 9 meters in this direction. Another rock just over here. So you can basically kind of like sweep this around. This is a good way to find specific resources if you are having limited vision. I don't think there's any more rocks in that direction. There are a few more rocks in this direction, as you can see on our radar. And basically we want all the rocks. There's no point not to completely clean out this field of rocks. And this is one of the reasons why you take speed early on in the game. Not just for running outrunning creatures, it is because it lets you travel much faster from place to place. So, yeah, I've gotten rocks, and we can craft ourselves a bashing rock. We are going to equip, and we are going to head back to the ship. What happened in the last stream? Basically, the stream before last stream, the one you were at Cyber Ninja 500, where I was building the base in Subnautica. Basically, I forgot to save it, because I normally play on hardcore. So I forgot to save the base. So I lost all of the progress I'd done in that 3-hour stream. So I spent another stream being a little bit more sensible in how I kind of managed my time, and set myself up to be a new base. Rock! All the rock. Rock is necessary in this game to a ridiculous extent. So now that we've got a bashing rock, we are going to head back to spaceship because we want to gather the rubber. We don't mind that much about the space debris. The space debris is not too useful. I don't admit it's Subnautica, but it is basically Subnautica. It's a very similar game to Subnautica. It's in the genre of run away from the enemy, style survival games. So there's combat the enemy style survival games, and combat the enemy style survival games are things like Ark, 7 Days to Die, to a certain extent Stranded, things like that. They are the genre of fight the enemy style survival games. But this is not a fight the enemy style survival game. If you fight the enemies, you die. So rather than being a fight the enemy style survival game, this is most certainly a run away from everything style survival game. We're just going to dismantle our spaceship now. Get some resources out of it. Double space debris, not really what I was after, but that's fine. Steel, that's what I want. It's also a don't die the game. Asteroid, fine. Don't care too much about asteroids. Can't hit that bit. Rob is special again. Someone go over onto Twitch so that Rob isn't special anymore. Rubber! Rubber and steel, this is what we are after. Hey, Snoob. Steel and rubber, excellent. We are after rubber and steel. We don't really care about the pod debris. Like, the pod debris can be useful, like we can build ourselves a little shelter early on, but I'm not evil. Some of these bits don't break unless you hit them in the right place, by the way. A don't die game. Pretty much every survival game is a don't die game. That's kind of what the word survival means. See, these things don't necessarily break unless you hit them in just the right place. There we go. You have to kind of try and find the right place to hit them. There we go. Found the right place to hit it. See, sometimes they'll break in the first smack. Sometimes not. There's rubber, excellent. I've kind of gotten myself stuck in... 1 second, guys. I've kind of gotten myself stuck. So let's go back and reload that player. Is the base in Subnautica still named Mr. Wolf Base? It is still named the Super Wolf Base. Super Wolf. Did you get your Mecha Crab last time on Osiris? No, we didn't get around to actually building a Mecha Crab. But I definitely want to build a Mecha Crab in this game. In this version of Osiris. Okay, so that means that the pod has despawned because I had to reload back in. But that's fine. We can drop this rock because it's not really going to last very long. Pop myself another one. A bit. So now we are ready to basically begin our first escapade into surviving on Osiris. Let's check our meters. We're fine for hydration and nutrition. I think I'm still special. Damn it! God damn it. It's fine. Like, it takes a while to get anything in this game because of the way the game works. So, let's get out our bashing rock and start bashing some base metals. That's where we have to start. We need to grab some plutonium, which we will get from one of these base metals. Aluminium. Iron. Check for attacking creatures. Aluminium and iron. Iron. Some magnesium that's escaped down the hill. Still nothing attacking me, which is a surprise. Plutonium! Yay! That's what we were after. Got enough plutonium to kind of start our next section. The crabs aren't that hard to kill, Cyber Ninja, once you get into tactical combat knives and machetes and dragon tooths and things like that. You like the music? Awesome, Super Wolf. Let's make ourselves another bashing rock. Equip our bashing rock. And continue bashing things. And you don't actually have to kill the crabs, by the way. Everything you need for the Mecha Crab you can get from Snoobs. So you can actually just kill Snoobs and get the ingredients for the Mecha Crab. Well, apart from things like circuit boards. You can't get circuit boards from Mecha Crabs. Yeah, for some reason the actual music inside of Osiris, there's like a 6-second clip on one of the tracks inside Osiris that causes me to get copyright strikes, so I'm just basically not having that play in my streams, so I'm playing a separate music source, which is something that doesn't appear to leave copyright IDs on my videos. So let's grab some copper. But yes, with the Subnautica base build, I've changed the shape of the base, Mr. Wolf, to a base shape that I prefer. Hey Liam, welcome back. No YOLO for you. No YOLO for you. Twolo. Twits only live once. yes, if you guys would like to share or spread the streamers online, that would be really helpful. I think I actually did a much better job building the base this time around. Personally, I think I did a much better job building the base. So, let's have a look. Structures. And glue cyber. Okay, cyber. Fair enough. I can glue cyber if you so desire. Pop ourselves a... like... here. Subnautica has a slightly better sort of... didn't finish building it. Whoopsie. Oh, I can't even repair it. Fair enough. Made a boo-boo. Utilities. Let's get a stone oven up and going. Let's pop our stone oven right at the base of the tree. For a very good reason, because we're actually going to use the stone oven while we're standing in the tree. Hey, cool Enderman! Welcome to the stream. It depends if you're into this sort of game. Liam, because it's not finished yet. It's not complete, feature complete yet. Where is Pepe? I don't know where Pepe is. Liam, I have no idea where Pepe is at the moment. Take all. So we're just burning up some magnesium, some titanium, some plutonium. We're just basically getting everything ready because we are going to move on to sort of farming some organic as well, because we need a lot of science. And this is the thing, this is why I've doubled the proficiency experience on this save, because this is the thing that takes a lot of time, is getting yourself the proficiency. Getting the materials isn't actually that hard, getting the proficiency is a pain in the butt. Ah, that sucks, cool man. That sucks, cool Enderman, but it happens. So, utilities, primitive workstation. Thank you, Liam. For some reason the music has stopped prematurely. There we go. There's the next track. So let's have a look at the skill tree. We have 30 proficiency, so we can go up to there, and we need a few more proficiency points to get that. But the main thing we are looking to get next is this, the forge. And to get the forge we need science points, and to get science points we need to smush plants. Because if you want to be a scientist you have to smash plants. Come on then, skelly pods. Thank you. Come on, who's going to charge me? Oh. So he's going to run off because he's got nearly no health. You're going to keep attacking me though. Hey Pepe! Welcome back to the stream, man. It has been... well, you missed the last stream, but... god damn it, he got me and he breached my suit. Come on then. Come on. There we go. I have a water filtration system up in Subnautica, Liam. I have started, I have built a water filtration system in Subnautica. So we're just doing this to gather science experience. I don't really care too much about the berries. They're a source of food, but it's not like ridiculously vital that we pick up all the berries off the floor, because the pickup animation is so slow. We actually just want to gather as much science as we can. So we are bashing a tree for science! So many berries, yep. The weird thing is, not only do we get berries, but we also get berries falling out of the tree. So we get berries automatically, the little plus berry on the screen. And we also have berries falling out the tree that we can pick up. But the pickup animation is so terribly slow that it's not worth it. You might as well just bash the tree some more. Yeah, bash a tree with a rock for science! The trees have endless berries in this game, Rob. Watch, if we wanted to pick these up, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hammering the F key, by the way. That was me hammering on the F key to pick those up. It's not worth it. Especially when you need more science. Heal myself up and drink some water. So, grabbing the forging ability, and we'll probably move up to another one next, but we want to see what we need for the forge. Abilities. We need, what are we missing? We need more plutonium ingots. Of course we need more plutonium ingots. Bashing rocks. So, we've got a bashing rock, it's time that we fetch plutonium ingots. Now when it gets really dark at night, I will probably stop bashing things with a bashing rock. Hey, Ava, welcome to the stream. Thank you for popping back. Pepe, you noob. Pepe is noob. Just check. Yep, this is base metals. So we are after plutonium. Lots and lots of plutonium. Come on then, Skellypod. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. Come on. No! Oh, I slightly mistimed my jump, but I managed to recover in time. Now it's just going to run away from me. Good. Hit it enough that it's going to run away, so I can go back to mining my base metals. Oh my god! Why for you, oh my god? There's some magnesium. Still after plutonium though. What we want is we want plutonium. Skellypods look like facehuggers. Yep, they do. Skellypods do indeed look like facehuggers. Ah, plutonium. Where'd you go? There you are. So that's not quite enough plutonium. We've got 6, which is 3 ingots. 2 more ingots, so that brings us up to 3 ingots. We need another sort of drop of plutonium so that we can get up to 4 ingots to get our advanced forge. Which will mean we can have something better for bashing than this rock. We will be able to upgrade ourselves from a bashing rock to a better rock. But in the meantime, we're just gathering resources. They could very well be based off trilobites. I think trilobites were based off a kind of sea-based creature as well. going to pretend to know how this game works. Basically, this game works like Subnautica in a way. You have to survive on the planet. You have the necessity for having oxygen, things like that. But essentially, Robo-Lion, or Robo-Lion, avoid monsters, gather resources, build things, get to space. Okay, Cyber Ninja. So in the bottom left-hand corner you can see some meters. Those meters represent my temperature, my suit pressure, which is basically whether or not my suit is sealed, and the hydration and nutrition, which is water and food, and then health and suit, which is health and suit integrity. If your suit gets damaged, you start to lose oxygen. If you run, you start to lose oxygen and stamina. And yeah, it's basically very similar. You start with nothing and you build up. There are some variations to it, but this is very similar to Subnautica in many ways. Even the kind of clip-together building mechanic is very similar. Thank you, Pepe. Modcat is here. Meow. Say meow, Modcat. I know trilobites are real, Liam. Did I say trilobites weren't real? If I said trilobites weren't real, then I didn't mean to, but I'm pretty sure I didn't say trilobites weren't real. Pepe, droid, you're the best. Thank you. That is what Cyber Ninja is agreeing with. Ah, cool. Stone oven. Now I know I can use the stone oven from up here. Yes. So I'm safe up here while I use my stone oven. What we're doing is we're smelting up the ingots again. This gets us some engineering experience, engineering proficiency. And the engineering proficiency can be used in the skill tree to buy the ability to make things. Hey, Londek! Droid is love, droid is life. Some magnesium, I'm going to grab some aluminium as well. Where is my smelting slave? I need a smelting slave. Oh, strange peoples in trees. Monsters can't climb the trees because it's kind of like the help or spaceship spawns in Subnautica, in that like the monsters can't really it can't really go through. It can damage my primitive workbench, but it can't really go through the sort of things. So as long as I'm sort of tucked away out the way, the crab can't really get to me. The other thing I can do is go and hide in my debris hut. It's 12:20 for me, I have to go. Okie dokie, Superwolf, see you, man. You're my favourite English YouTuber. Awesome! I like the fact that I'm your favourite English YouTuber. So, let's build ourselves a plutonium forge, and let's build it right outside, like so. So that we can access it while we're in the base, avoiding being eaten by crabs. Giant evil crabs. That's Osiris. That's Osiris. This is Subnautica. It's in Osiris where the Sunbeam comes and rescues you. Oh dear, the giant crab's trying to get me. Oh dear. You know, I might have maybe, you know, trapped myself or sort of put myself in a position where the giant crab can't get me, which is good. Okay, so we can build a chisel now, which is far better than a bashing rock, which we can drop. So we now have a chisel, and we can also make steel, which is great. And we have lots of more skill points, which we can spend on getting a depository. we can spend on going down towards wrenches and spades, which we need. I don't think I've got enough combat points. Ooh, I have enough combat points for machete. Nice. And I need a lot more science points. And this is the main problem with this game, is you need a lot of science points. Oh, it got me. Come on then, crab. Come on then, crab. Bear in mind, this is crab at the base difficulty level. But I do have a tactical combat knife. And jet boosting over pretty much any enemy kind of stops it from attacking you for a moment. But yeah, if you are careful, you can fight crabs at pretty much any difficulty level. I'm going to play Diablo 3. I will drop by for Crumpet every 30 minutes. Okie dokie, Liam. Enjoy your play of Diablo 3. Structures, utilities, depository. So in comes the depository. Kill the crabs, they are evil. They very much are evil. Cyber, you are correct. The crabs are very, very evil. I can stay! Yay! You can stay! So, now begins the perhaps most boring part of this game. The part of this game that I do not really think is a good idea, but which also is pretty much necessary in this game. Which is the part where we equip lots and lots of bashing rocks. Like so. Where we go and sit up on top of this tree up here. And we hit the tree with the bashing rocks. So I'm just going to basically just bullshit while I do this, because this is literally going to be like 5 minutes of me smashing a tree with a rock and learning how to make spaceships. So this is how this game works. You smash a tree with a rock and you learn to make a spaceship. Will you stream Minecraft? Google Translate language. Minecraft. I might stream some Minecraft. I know that Everyday John streams Minecraft with Dooster, and I join Everyday John on stream with Minecraft with Dooster every now and then. I tend to be very kind of controlling. I have played Minecraft on the channel. This is one of the things I think needs fixing in Osiris, by the way. And it's one of the things that I would be more than happy to talk with the devs about fixing. If the devs ever watch and ever sort of ever want to have a chat with me on stream, I would love to talk to the devs on stream about like where this particular situation came from, that things are so expensive in the tech tree that you literally just smash things with a rock for 12 rocks worth of rocks, so that you get lots and lots of science points so that you can learn to build things. Because the thing is, getting the minerals to build stuff, apart from the diamonds, getting the minerals to build stuff, really, really easy. Also, doing stuff at night, there's not that much stuff you can do at night safely because monsters attack. So, sitting up here, just smashing a tree with a rock is probably the best or safest way for you to deal with the nights. It just means you are doing something beneficial with nights. They have updated this a lot though. Dismantle tree, build spaceships, because logic. By the way, if any of you guys are artists and you want to do a poster of a guy smashing a tree with a rock, a guy smashing a creature with a rock, and a guy smashing a rock with a rock, but do it like recruiting posters for sci-fi armies. Monsters such as crabs, yes. Monsters such as crabs, definitely. I create my own game, do you recall? Sorry, Londek, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. Try saying it in a different way. Hey, Dave, I do remember you, Dave. Welcome to the stream and welcome back. I do remember you, Dave. Monsters like Reaper Leviathans. Yep, the Reaper Leviathan turns up and tries to pick up your Seamoth and smash it against the stones. Speaking of which, when it comes to morning, I'll probably take you to where one of the Shelob spawns is. Hey, Gatis Burkis, welcome to the stream. And you see, we've got some lava skeletopods down there, but I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less because I'm smashing a tree with a rock. I knew this was Subnautica. Hashtag save the game. This game auto-saves, so screw you. Smash with a rock. Smash the tree with a rock. Learn to make spaceships. If you smash the tree with a rock, you'll learn to make spaceships. Smash the tree with a rock. Osiris. It is indeed Osiris New Dawn. That is correct. I think Jay might be taking the mix either. Auto-save the game. Yep. My vitals aren't dropping. That's another thing they really need to sort in the game, is the fact that it does do these preset voiceovers. And one of them is vitals dropping. And if they're not dropping, they're exactly the same as they were before. It's just every now and then it will play the same sounds, vitals dropping. Which freaks out new players. It's like, why am I losing health? I'm not losing health. I would make some, but I'm playing laser tag. Awesome, laser tag is cool. Me taking the mic? Never. I disagree, Jay. Jay, have you been on the Minecraft server that John was on, by the way? Did you load up the server today and see what I did? Did you like my signs if you did load up the server? Where's Pepe? I don't know where Pepe is. Is this a new game droid? Kind of. I've been playing. Is this a new? Ooh, he jumped up. Wow. That's really rare for them to be able to jump up. God, look at them all. There's a lot of them. Yes, I'm in your server. Yeah, the RF Tools storage allocator is one of the best things in Sky Factory 3 for early game. Like, I've seen so many people play Sky Factory 3 and none of them use the RF Tools storage allocator. And it's like, why are you not using this thing? This thing is literally like a computer system before you can afford to build a computer system. Why do people not use it? I've watched probably 4 or 5 people play Sky Factory and they go straight from using chests to using storage systems. And they use chests, they're constantly losing items, constantly running from places to place trying to find items. And it's like, why aren't you using an aerial allocator? Ooh, Nightbot with the bitch slap. Naughty naughty Cyber, you upset the Nightbot. See you, Dave. Have a good one. So what we are going to do is we are going to top up our fluid with some tree sap. We'll fill up the jar again because that will help us stay hydrated. It's okay, I'm not actually mad at you or anything, Cyber. Nightbot is a bitch. So, let's now see. We should have enough science to learn the chem station. 3D printer. We need to get all the way up to the lab to build crab mechanization, which is a problem. But we can get solar panels. I do have a pistol, so it might be worth going down towards batteries as well. Hey, Sky King Gaming! Welcome, welcome, welcome. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my metals. I'm going to make myself a couple of chisels. If I have the copper. I don't think I have the copper to make myself a couple of chisels, but we'll see. No, I need copper. So there's some rare metal over this direction. How are you, Sky King? Are you good? Hey Kurt, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I see you. Come on then. Come on. By the way, this is on base settings, so yeah, that's how quick a skelly pod goes down to a combat knife. Copper! Yay! How's it going? It's going well! Welcome back, Cyber! But yeah, we are just starting up a map here on Osiris New Dawn. Kicking off with some basics. Skellypod's pretty easy to deal with early on. There we go. I know the best places to build. I don't care. Sorry to say it that way, Kurt, but I don't like... When I'm streaming, I stream for my own enjoyment. I don't tend to... like. I will take bits of advice if I get stuck, but otherwise I just tend to do my own stuff. I have played quite a bit of this game, so I do know quite a bit about it already. I've played all the way through to going into space, so... I know pretty much what I need to know about this game. Yes, Sky King, this is Subnautica. That's why there's so much water everywhere. No, we're playing Osiris New Dawn, Sky King. In this game, you never run out of rocks. You'd be surprised. It depends whether or not you know where there's a good field of rocks. If you know where there's a good field of rocks, you never run out of rocks. If you don't know where there's a good field of rocks, you run out of rocks all the time. Yeah, I chat with my chat. I talk with my chat, and to be honest, I just tend to sort of chill. Right, let's go this way because this is the way we need to go. I like setting up there because you've got your water tree, you've got... basically, it's the first place you can set up, and on a normal server, like setting up on the first days, kind of important. Banana leaves. Resources are scattered. Resources are very, very scattered. The hydrogen field in the top left of the map. You've got the carbon that's in the skeleton graveyard. You've got the nitrogen and oxygen on the bottom right of the map. You've got the Osiris base. You've got the rubber tree in the top right of the map. I also didn't look up a map online. I just know all this stuff because I've actually sort of been around and explored everywhere. The only thing I looked up was where to find hydrogen because I couldn't find hydrogen anywhere. I could not find hydrogen anywhere. Okay. So, for those people who've never seen this game before, for those people who've never seen this game before, this is going to be a experience for you. So, let me introduce you to what they call Chow, or Chow, but is actually Shelob, the giant worm. So, this is Shelob. The sandworm, also known as Chow. Yeah, he kills many a new player because they see him and freak out. But in reality, if you keep moving, he's no threat at all. Hey, awesome, Robo. Ooh. Eos rotos con acete. I'm concerned what that means. So, there are the dead sandworms, and we are basically headed towards them. On the way, we can have a little bit of a fight with some Tumba. Tumba are pretty much non-dangerous. I mean, they can bite you, but they're a good source of... I personally find, Kurt, the best way to escape him is just to run in whatever direction you're already running when he spawns, because he jumps at where you were when he spawns. Hey, Carol, you're not late. Welcome to the stream. You're late for the first stream of the day, but you're not late for this stream. So, as long as you're constantly, like, walking to the left and holding forwards, then you're pretty much not going to get hit. As long as you are walking to the left and holding forwards, you're pretty much not going to get hit, and you can just farm experience from Tumbas. Because Tumbas are a great source of experience. Ooh, I got hit! Naughty Tumba! Naughty. Tumba actually found a way to get at me. Which is very, very rare. But you can see Tumba didn't do too much damage, and there we go. Yep, I know what you mean, Robo. I really like the Sunbeam exploding Sagittal on planet 4568b. Oh, Pepe, my own little mean machine. And I can just do this to farm some experience points for combat, which will allow me to get things like ground turrets reasonably soon. I'd also like to get up to the Dragon's Tooth, because the Dragon Tooth is actually cheaper than a combat knife. And I think I much prefer the Dragon's Tooth, because you can make it so much cheaper. So much easier, you don't have to waste plastic on it, because plastic is a bit time consuming to make. Plastic can be a bit of a time to make. Say hi to Chell the Sandworm. Yeah, Chell the Sandworm. Also known, if you are Bad Wolf, who also streams this game, also known as Jesus Christ, what the fuck's that? Tumbo Leg, which I can't really do anything with. He got a couple of bites in on me that time. Naughty, naughty.
Vital stabilized.
Do you play Minecraft every day? God, no, I don't play Minecraft every day. No. I play Minecraft probably once a week. Maybe twice a week. If I played Minecraft every day, it would drive me insane. The Sand Dick! Mr. Wolof. Mr. Wolof. It is the Sandworm, also known as Sandic. Bad Wolf is better than Droid. Pepe, Pepe, why you stir the shit, Pepe? I'm not going to bother fighting these guys. I have places to be. I don't really have the inclination to fight them. However, I do have the inclination to gather banana leaves as I go past. Tumbas are naughty, naughty. All the naughty Tumbas. I play Minecraft every day. Well, different people like different games, different amounts. Tree. Hiya! Yay! That's actually quite funny. I just like the hiya as he hits the tree with the rock. That's very cute. So I still have 10 shots left in my pistol. Don't really want to waste them. Banana leaves equal life. Yes, banana leaves equal life. They are pretty much the only plant that is necessary. That isn't infinite. Well, it is infinite because they regrow, but it isn't infinite in the sense that you can just like hit them over and over again. So we are going to Skyrim drunk jump up the hill with the benefit of jet boots. Droid is best. Thank you, Superwolf. So these are the skeletons of the sandworms. This gives you a much better idea of how big the sandworms are. It's very hard to tell how big a sandworm is when it attacks you, because you kind of have to spend time running away from it and things. But once you get up here, you can just kind of have a look at the size of the sandworms. And you can get an idea for why they're so easy for you to get destroyed by. Thank you, Carol. So these are the sandworms. That's a sandworm's head. And you can kind of get the sort of sense of scale on the sandworms if you come up to this point. Remember to stay inside your spaceship. Saving regularly. This thing saves automatically. I don't need to save. Hey, beep boop boop. Be-doop. If we were playing Gigantic, you could be-doop at me, but you can't be-doop at me. Haha, because we're not playing Gigantic. Let us avoid the crab. So yeah, this is why those things like you have a hard time experiencing the size of them when they're just kind of jumping at your face. But yeah, that's a sandworm's face. So we've gone a kind of circuitous route to where I want to go, but the reason is because... Is that a satellite down there? Possibly. But the reason is because I want to grab some carbon from over here. Because we need carbon. They remind me of the graboids from the movie Tremors. Yes, very much so. Lead. We want some lead as well. You could do with a bit of lead. Savages. Can't really call anything a savage when I'm smashing shit with rocks. So, carbon, carbon. Is there any carbon on this side? Carbon, yes, there's carbon on this side. This is the direction I want to go, so I'm going to get this carbon on the way through. Because they've reinstituted diamond spawns in the mines, it's much, much easier to gather diamonds now. Bugs remind me of Starship Troopers. Yeah! I can see that, Kurt. There we go. So we are headed out to the first section of the incomplete story. I hope they're going to add some actual story logs and things to kind of explain what's going on. Young crab monster, have you spotted me? I think the young crab monster has spotted me. There is music that activates when monsters spot you, but I've had to turn the music off because some of this music is copyright strike material. And I don't think it's actually because the music itself is copyright strike material. I think because it's got a small clip in it that is recognized by Content ID. I would rather you didn't say that in my streams, Pepe. From a personal preference standpoint, I would rather you didn't say that in my streams. I do try to keep my streams like PG-13. The occasional swear or a bit of swearing is fine, but try to stick away from the nasty stuff. Can you play music? I was playing music, but it's finished. The loop is finished. I will put the music back on. There we go. Music's back on. Have you built the mech spider crab? I haven't built the mech spider crab. I only just started this save. So this save, there is no mecha spider crab. If I had a mech spider crab, I would be riding my mecha spider crab. Oh, Exceeds, what am I going to do with you? You are a naughty, naughty boy, Exceeds. Let's grab the Cryptarch from up here. The Cryptarchs are blueprints. They're a bit like fragments from Subnautica. And you gather them mostly from crashed satellites, but you do get a couple of them from the bases. Yeah, guys, because I'm focusing on the game, I'm not really paying attention to the music myself, so if the music stops, just give me a shout. Jamie is a terrible human being sometimes. So I'm just going to head up in this way. I'm going to go and grab a few stacks of rubber. I have the weight capacity to carry a couple of stacks of rubber with me. Oh look, a dead body. How wonderful. The music didn't stop, Jamie, you liar. Just because I'm not paying attention to it doesn't mean I'm not listening to it. Yeah, I'd love it if the dead bodies came with, like, audio logs from their suit recorders or something like that. So there is the Osiris base, just over that rise there. I want to head up in this direction, through this little canyon up here. We're going to jump off or fall off the cliff, and we're going to use our jet boots to save us. Ow, sort of. Modcat is also a troll cat. Sub to me, please. Modcat, could you please time that person out? My blue shirt is currently in the wash, Exceeds. Because my blue shirt is in the wash, I cannot do double green screening. Maybe I should buy some more blue shirts. How to build my base? Build your habitat first. Basically, Sky King. Build your habitat first. Sorry, just had to send a message to someone. But yes, my blue shirt is currently in the wash, so I don't have a blue shirt to do green screening with. Blue shirts cost money though, Cyber. Blue shirts cost money. So we are going to go and we are going to fly our way up onto this, just like with the other trees. We are up on top when we do this, and we're just going to grab some rubber from. Wait, here. So do you guys really like the floating head streams? Because like I'm happy to do floating. Where am I and why am I down here? Did I fall? I fell off. Crying out loud, I fell off. 1 second. Up we get. Right, so I'm being attacked by something that is like sort of partially climbing the tree to get me. Oh, it's not a... Oh, right, it's one of the things that can climb trees and spit at you. Right, fair enough. One of the monkey-esque things. Wow, okay. Up, 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 up. No, it's fine. I'm just going to climb up the tree. Occasionally you get some nasty things spawn, but it's fine. All shirts cost money. Yes, all shirts cost money. I am not mean, Pepe. Why am I mean? Who said I was mean? Whoever said I was mean is banned from the chat forever. I'm teasing, Pepe. Why for you say mean? Looks like a xenomorph. Kind of does look like a xenomorph, yeah. But yeah, I'm not particularly bothered by the spawns around here because it's just like I'm gonna leave here soon anyway, so you can spawn things and I will just walk away. Yes, John, I am streaming. You show that tree who's boss. I am showing the tree who's boss, Rob. Grabbing me all that lovely, lovely rubber. Look at this. Stacks of rubber. I can't do anything with the Tumbo leg for a while, so I'm just going to throw it away. Don't really care about the Tumbo shells. There we go. And we're just going to make our way down using a mixture of jet boots and water and all sorts of other mechanics to get our way down onto the floor. Now that we're away from there, we can turn our lights back off. We can just run away from the arachnid that's after us, even if it hasn't despawned, of course. That's okay, John. I shared it on my Discord. I didn't share it on your Discord because I don't want to put everything I do on your Discord, John. It's a little bit rude of me to kind of be using your Discord to generate traffic to my streams. Oh, crab monster. Bye, crab monster. Crab monsters in confined spaces. Oh yeah, I have jet boots, it's not a concern. Base metals, base metals. Yeah, we can grab some base metals. We've still got, what, 40 kilos? I do not know, John. Did I forget to @ everybody? Did I just post it up and not @ people? Come on then, Scaligs. Up. One. Come on then, charge me. Dare ya. Come on. What? And there we go. They're down. Where was I? Yes, I was mining. Speed demons, rip! Auto-save the game. Crab fell to its death. Yeah, probably. Probably my fault, John. I probably completely forgot to @ everybody. Is Nightbot a real bot? Yes, Nightbot is a real bot. Nightbot isn't a person. Do you play Legends of Discord? I play Legends of Discord. I'm not even a clue what Legends of Discord is, mate. Okie dokie, Cyber Ninja. See you in a bit. Rah, says Pepe. For all that tasty iron. But I'll be home in 30 minutes, so I'll help you on the PC. Oh, that's awesome, John. Bear in mind, if you have stuff to do or you are doing stuff, do not worry too much, dude. Make sure you are taking care of the stuff you need to take care of first. Insert something here. Do not insert things. Inserting things is a bad way to do stuff. I suppose I could have done a "that's what she said" joke. Hashtag insert something here. One day I'm going to have to bash John. I'm going to have to bash John with a stick. Some of the messages that Nightwolf just comes out with times people out or stops people from posting stuff is quite interesting. Oh no, my backpacker! Why backpacker? You're too heavy. Let's drop the aluminium, or some of the aluminium, because the aluminium is least important of the stuff I'm carrying. There we go. Okie dokie, Sky King, if you say so. Johnny's too nice though. Why what, John? Why what, John? Why will I bash you with a stick? I'll bash you with a stick because you spend far too long looking after other people rather than yourself. Ooh, there he is. Chell, 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 chell. That was close. Mildly frustrating because he just did kind of appear randomly, but fair enough. Iron for days! Yes, Mr. Wolf. Iron for days. Much iron. But yes, all of our tree bashing has gotten us 31 science points, which we can use to either go for batteries heading towards laser cells because we have a pistol already, or we could use it to get chemistry stations going up towards mecha crabs, but we don't have the other thing for that. We could get it going up towards computer studies, which would be good because we can get our cryptarchs. So let's go up towards computer studies. How much does it cost to make a large solar panel? Costs 2 wire. That's the limiting factor for us, is that 2 wire. If we could find a solar panel, and we could get some wire from a satellite, we could find a crashed satellite, then that would be good. And yes, this jump over the enemy method works for pretty much everything. Oh, I didn't jump fast enough. Damn it. And if you think the attacking looks a little bit hectic, it's kind of meant to. Oh my god, he jumped. Because he came off a kind of cliff thing, so he jumped. Right, I need to get him out onto flat land if I'm going to fight him. Well, John, if you only last 1 to 2 minutes, then maybe you should talk to a doctor. There we go. Cost me my knife, but I dealt with the crab monster.
Vital stabilized.
Feeling much better now.
Just spam eat things. Wait, why am I encumbered? Oh, because I picked up crab monster meat. Drop that. There we go. Now you know the game. Fair enough, Sky King, if you say so. Yeah, the HUD's supposed to screw up when you take damage, and periodically the HUD's supposed to kind of flicker. It's supposed to be because you're running out of power and like your suit's not ideally suited for what the suit's not ideally suited for what you're trying to do with it. So yeah, it is an intentional choice by the designers. Not necessarily the choice I agree with, but it is an intentional choice. That was stupid. I could pick it back up, but I really don't care. Hey, Jadsky! Yes, I am streaming again, as I said I would be. I said I would stream again once I was finished with and things like that. Hi, Lava Skellypod. Not interested. Where's your base? My base is currently set up. Damn it, suit breaches. My base is currently set up down by the starting area. What, Sky King? Like, you've been watching for pretty much the whole game, Sky King. I'm confused as to why you're confused. Skill trees. Dragon's Tooth. I'm running out of hydration. Now, I could go and get some of that water, but that would make me hungry. So instead, I'm going to go and grab some sap from this cheese tree. Hey, Roger Moore, welcome to the stream. It'd be really funny if it was the real Roger Moore.
Hydration levels are now satisfied.
Not dying of dehydration is nice.
If it's the real Roger Moore, then send me a picture of you holding up a sign saying, I am the real Roger Moore and I love Droid. And that would be awesome. Because then I would have a picture of Roger Moore saying he loves me. This is Osiris. Osiris. Watch out, says Mr. Wolf. What am I watching out for, Mr. Wolf? What do I need to watch out for? I am a fan of space games. I'm a fan of survival games, actually, Jadsky. Subnautica is not really a space game. It's more a kind of... well, it is a space game, but it's not really. But it's the survival genre. It's very hard to do a survival game on Earth unless it's a zombie apocalypse one. That's pretty much the standard zombie survival, standard one on Earth in zombie apocalypse. Which I do play. I play 7 Days to Die. I've played quite a bit of 7 Days to Die. Alien game. Yeah, it's an alien-based game. Well, I do quite a few survival games. I like strategy games. I like platformer games. Oh, Robbo, yeah. They need to work a little bit on their icon graphics. I mean, the different metals, when you smelt them up, all look the same. Circle picture? Not sure what you mean. What more? Not sure what you mean by circle picture. Hi, Caden. You haven't followed me for that long. You followed me for about 5 days. Because I remember you coming into the first Subnautica stream you came into. Ugh. But yes, Roger, I'm not sure what you mean by circle picture. Oh, you have to go onto your account and you have to load a profile picture, Roger. You have to load a profile picture onto your account. On YouTube. How many hours do I have in 7 days to die? Asks John. 7 days to die. I have 241 hours in 7 days to die. So 240 hours, John, in 7 days to die. About 10 days. That's not that long, John. Ooh, Sky King became scrap metal. 7 days to die, you live 10 days. Logic? No, I've played 10 days of 7 days to die. I've lived through to day 140, I believe. I believe that's the furthest I've gotten to on 7 days to die, Rob. And the way 7 days to die works, and the reason it's called that, Rob, is every 7 days there is a zombie horde that attacks, and you have to try and survive. Hey, Corey. Bye, Corey. Thank you, Jadsky. The playlist that I'm using is listed in the text section of the Discord, if you want to have a look at it. I am aware you can build on top of the Aurora. Sort of. You can build up to the Aurora. The Aurora doesn't actually have a physical being for you to build onto. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So, I'm going to make myself a Dragon Tooth, just to give comparison. This thing does 3 plus 1, this thing does 6 plus 1, this thing does 22 plus 2. Even my pistol does less than that. My pistol does 15 plus 2 with a 15 crit. This does 22 plus 2. Now, it does use patch tape, but I can make patch tape, so... What we will do is we will throw that down on number 1 for now. I'm not as lenient as John, unfortunately. Nice! Thank you very much, moderators, for moderating. And for those people who don't know, I support my moderators wholeheartedly when they moderate people for misbehaving. So if you misbehave and expect me to sort of step in and tell the moderators not to be mean to you, don't. Let's cook up some, don't expect me to use that. Let's go to the stone oven, let's cook up this alien meat. Sky King, your insults would be more interesting if you actually learnt to write in proper English. Hey, Bro Perfect, welcome, welcome, welcome. Can Nightbot chat with you? Nightbot can kind of poke people, but that's about it. I'm the good cop, I don't want to be the good cop. You don't have to be the good cop, John, you can be the bad cop. Jay can be the bad cop. I don't mind having 2 bad cops. Hey, Cyber Ninja, welcome back. Nightbot does sass people quite often. I love how Nightbot picks some very interesting insults to people as well. Like, Nightbot will time people out and then say something really cutting and harsh. It's like, wow, Nightbot, you're a jerk. But he deserves, if you've been to... Hey, Clement! Welcome, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, Clement. I am Bad Cat and Troll Cat. You are also Japel Leaf. Or Japel Syrup, yes. You are Japel Syrup. So we have had Dragon Tooth Machete, which is 1 up from the Machete. I mean, it does more damage than the Combat Knife. The Combat Knife critical hits more often, but this thing is more powerful than a Combat Knife. And cheaper to make. It's just the fact that it doesn't critical hit as often that's the problem. So we're going to jump into Mine Boulder, which they have got working reasonably well. Okie dokie, Roger, have fun at the waffle shop. I still think if you are the real Roger Moore, you should send me a photograph of you holding a picture of the droid. Are you a Jake Powler? I'm not quite sure what you mean by Jake Powler. I am only maple syrup when playing with Wolof. Sacrifice for this stream, bro. It's 1:30 7 AM here. Go to bed, Jadsky. The stream will be on VOD later. Go to bed, watch the stream on VOD. Yeah? That's fine. No problem with that. Pepe the meme machine, the untrustable still. Yeah, Pepe is still the meme machine. Let's grab some copper and some carbon, which fall out of these little truck things. Superwolf is Swedish. Yeah, that's the way it goes. If you are tired, go to bed. The stream will be here tomorrow as a VOD. So you can always sort of load up tomorrow and watch the stream on videos on demand. Refined space fighting, not good. You can see this thing is pretty much as good as a combat knife, maybe even a little bit better. Oh! I just smacked him through a rock. Okay. I'm not quite sure where that Skelly Bob went then, because I kind of smacked him through a rock. It is a game in alpha. He makes vlogs. Oh, cool. That thing was a snoob, Clement. That thing was a snoob. Or do you mean the thing that was on the floor that I smacked through a rock? The thing that was on the floor that I smacked through a rock was a Skelly Bob, also known as a Skeleopod. We've got iron at the back of the mine here. We're not massively fussed by that, but we might as well get it while we're here. What happened when you were gone? We kept playing some of this game. Skeleopod. So S-K-L-I-O something. Snoob! Hey Snoob. They are pretty ugly. Yeah, I will give you that. So we've got an ammo crate, which we can take the ammo from, but unfortunately the ammo doesn't fit in our rifle. Sorry, fit in our pistol. So we can't reload our pistol with that ammunition, unfortunately. So we've got some lithium and a battery down here. We need to use that battery, unfortunately, to power up the SAT computer for our game to work. We can go and have a look at the giant death worms later on. They're not actually that bad, to be fair. Like, people make a big deal out of the death worms, but by the way, this is on base setting for creatures, so the creatures are as hard as they are in any other thing.
Starting to hurt a bit.
God dang it, Snoob. There we go. There's some aluminium, again, something we don't really care about. More aluminium. So we came in here and we fought those things for 2 deposits of aluminium and a deposit of iron. Fine. We did need to get the information off that corpse though to progress the storyline. Crabs are back for revenge. Hey Snoopy. Bye Snoopy. So we've got some crates over here. Another snoob. Thankfully its charge was blunted by the crates. And there are 2 Skeliopods in here as well. Ooh, we got a second battery spawn. That is very rare. It is very rare to get 2 battery spawns out of the crates. Didn't get any food spawns, which is a bit of a disappointment. So it's nice to get a couple of food spawns. Come on, Skeliopod. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Damn it!
Beginning to think someone doesn't like me.
See, they knock you about a lot, which makes that's the thing that makes combat difficult in this game, is they knock you about a lot. Come on. There we go. We've got aluminium, not really caring about that. We've got lithium, very, very valuable. We'll grab some lithium. And we'll grab some manganese, we'll grab some lead, we'll grab some iron. We have a carbon deposit back here, I think. Oh, pardon me. Yep, carbon. Carbon is useful. They do look a lot like facehuggers, Clement. They are based, I think, off a similar element of what facehuggers are based off, which is trilobites. I wish I could have you wire. I want... Look, I need wire. There's wire right here. I want the wire, but it won't give me the wire, because it's mean. Ah, they're not particularly difficult to kill. They're just quick. They dash around, which makes them annoying. Especially once you've got a dragon's tooth. Like, I beelined straight for the dragon's tooth on the combat tree, because once you've got a dragon's tooth, it's kind of important. Carbon is used for making power sources, Rob. You need carbon to make power sources. So, let's turn that on. Let's access the communication network. There we go. Now we have 12 skill points to spend, so we're just going to shove skill points into speed, because that is how I play this game. I just put everything into speed to start with, because it makes it so much easier to travel. Jaski's Filipino. Sea scorpions. Yeah, I can see that. Hashtag Subnautica, hashtag Sea Scorpions, hashtag Osiris. So we're still keeping our eyes out for a satellite because we want some wire, and we can't make wire without a habitat. Let's use another bandage. Get ourselves up. Carbon equal power! Yes. And at the moment I'm not using anything that needs power, but I'm very quickly going to start needing power when I start setting up printers and chem stations. I'm very quickly going to start needing power. So you can see that, so you can see now that I've got the Build a Forge and Search Mine Balder for supplies that my sister exploration. So I've got 2 quests left. Rob's the only one on Twitch, right? Rob is the only one on Twitch at the moment, yeah. You are welcome to go and join Rob if you want, though. I know, my subs are almost 500. It's amazing that I've managed to grow as quickly as I have. And it's all thanks to you guys being willing to share and like and comment and make just all the streams and things just kick off. You guys have really, really helped and really, really made this a lot easier for me to grow my channel. Hi, Sky King Gaming, welcome back. Like, people keep saying hi because they think the streamer doesn't remember who they are, but we do. We still say hello though, because we're polite. The Dragon's Tooth lasts a surprisingly long time as well. It's quite a good combat weapon, all in all. Let's grill up some alien meat. As we killed some creatures, we might as well get some food out of them. Am I cool? I don't know. Am I cool? Cook the meat on me, put the battery away. Keep the rifle ammunition on me. How heavy is that rifle ammunition? Wait a second. Oh, it's only 0.5, right, so other stuff I'm carrying weighs quite a lot. So, how much proficiency have we got? We've got 63 engineering proficiency. So we can go down and we can grab spades, which allows us to get glass. And then we can start heading up towards building buildings. Okay, Jadsky, have a nice sleep, man. Sleep well, sleep well. You can watch on Twitch on your phone, you just need the app. Robo is on a iPad. Oh, cool. It does not have an iPad. It's iPadless. Jay doesn't really make videos anymore, Sky, so subbing to him isn't really a good way of bribing him to be nice to you. Pepe. Cyber Ninja really is concerned about Pepe a lot of the time. Yep, his page does indeed say no content, Cyber Ninja. That is because he doesn't make videos anymore. So, what do I need from the combat tree next? So I don't need the crab scythe because I've got this. The combat knife isn't really as good as the dragon's tooth, although they come at the same point. Combat knife costs the same amount. I need to go to this tree to brain turrets. I know, Cyber Ninja, I can call you Cyber, but I've gotten it stuck in my head now where I'm calling you Cyber Ninja, so you're probably pretty much forever going to be known as Cyber Ninja by me. Sorry. The reason I'm hitting the guy with a rock instead of my knife is because I want the combat experience for it, and each hit gets me a certain amount of combat experience regardless of the tool used. So this just gets me combat skill points faster. Well, not faster, but combat skill points more per tumber. More combat skill per tumber. And just so that I can remind you guys, I have it up to the proficiency skill to double. So that's why I'm gaining proficiencies so quickly. Don't know why I looted him. I have no space for I think at the moment. I'm just using this to gather combat experience. So I'm now headed to my mid-game base, the place where I set up my base mid-game. Because I'm starting to get to the point where I'm going to have access to like mid-game resources and things. We're going to need access to mid-game resources. Hey Tumberhead! Stay away from me, Tumberhead. I don't want you. Okay, Tumber. How much has that got me? That's got me 20 skill points. Yeah, Tumbers are naughty. Punish the Tumbers by beating them with a chisel. Doesn't really look much like a chisel, does it? Looks more like a engineer's hammer. I once had someone ask me, why aren't you drowning? And my response was, I'm in a space suit. Why do you think I'm not drowning? Please pay attention to what the mods say. Please pay attention to what the mods say in chat, guys. If a mod tells you to cool it, you should cool it. Be respectful towards the mods because the mods are my eyes and ears in the chat. Ban Tumbers from the chat. Tumbers are already banned from the chat. Tumbers are already banned from the chat. Tumbers are not allowed in my chat. If Tumbers come in the chat, I hit them with chisels. No, a chisel is a cutting tool. This thing looks more like a hammer combined with a wrench. So you see you've got kind of like the cutting at the front that could be used as a wrench. Like this is much more like a hammer than a chisel in any way, shape or form. Chisels are designed for fine edging and cutting and things. CRSBS. I have no idea what CRSBS means. Drink. Crabs. Ah! What about crabs? Crabs, not really a massive problem. Crabs can come in the chat. As long as they don't start any fights, I will allow there to be crabs in the chat. So this is one of my favourite places to set up a base. The reason is you've got banana leaves, you've got cheese sap tree, you've got a berry tree, you've got base metals here, so you've got aluminium, iron, magnesium, and plutonium here. Yeah, it's more along the lines of an archaeologist chisel. Fair point, Jay. Thank you, Sky King Gamings. And you've got precious metals over there, and then you've got this big open flat area where not that much spawns. Some stuff spawns, but not that much. So I'm going to set my sort of starting base up here in this area. And then I'm going to expand that way as I develop more engineering skill. So, first things first, we need an oven. And we'll pop the oven down about here. We also need a depository to store things. Don't really need a workbench because anything we could make in the workbench we can already make better of anyway. So we need a depository, which we can pop over here. No, there are no crabs in the emoji page. Ha 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 ha. There are no tumbers in your emoji page, I can guarantee you that. What are we short on for the plutonium forge? Plutonium ingots. Didn't I have some plutonium ingots? Did I forget to bring the plutonium ingots with me? That's okay. We can strip out our stuff into the chest and we can go and fetch the plutonium ingots. Thank you very much. I was sure we had sort of picked up the plutonium ingots, but obviously not. So I'm sure I had some plutonium. It's interesting that I can hear the rain sound effects underwater. Speaking of being able to hear the rain sound effects, my music has stopped. Refresh. Hello, Sky King, again. Why do you keep saying hi, Sky King? I'm not 100% sure why you are kind of seeking that sort of desperate attention. Why am I moving bases? Okay, so the way this works, Rob, is the map has certain resources in certain locations. So the first resource you're after early on in the game is you're after a very quick base you can hide from the crabs while you do your first stages of crafting. Because I can guarantee you while you're doing your first stages of crafting you are going to get attacked. And it's very, very hard to fight things off in the middle of the night. It's very hard to fight things off in the middle of the night, so you want a base to protect yourself. But once you've finished with that base, once you've protected yourself, once you've gotten your basic equipment, you've gotten the basic resources to have a base, move base so that you are closer to the more advanced resources. So I want to be up here so that I can be closer to the carbon, the lead, the hydrogen, the rubber, the plastic, and so that I can have a nice big area to build a base, because the place I set up my first base isn't big enough for me to build a base there, like a full-size base, which you'll see when we start actually building the sort of full-size construction of the base. The actual structures that you build are very, very big. We're talking like monolithic big structures. These things are, think sort of mid-game Subnautica structures. So you need a big flat area to build in, basically. You turtles look like tumbers. A little bit. Nighttime's a little dangerous. It's mainly dangerous because you can't see things. That's the major risk of it. During the day you can see what's going on a lot more easily. I mean, for those people who do play this game, here's a tip. Turn off this option here, Beautify, and turn off this option here, Dirty Lens. And that will make it so it's much, much, much easier to see at night. But even then, it's still dark to see at night. It's still really, really dark and difficult to see at night, even with you selecting the right options. So yes, we are moving base because resources. Now, the difference between Subnautica and this is when you dismantle something, you do not get 100% of the resources back. You get like 90% of the resources back, 80% of the resources back, which means that you can't just dismantle things and rebuild them. You have to gather stuff first. Don't really need the crab shells, actually. Do want the titanium. Sort. We can take the flare with us. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start dismantling things. I don't need this. So you see I get 3 rocks back, 3 iron ingots back, and if we have a look at how much that cost to build, that cost 4 iron ingots and 4 rocks. So we got back like 75% of what it was. That gives us plutonium back. That gives us some iron, some titanium, and some plutonium back. How much weight capacity have I got left? Nearly nothing. So I'm just going to leave that stuff there, because none of that stuff is particularly vital. But now we are going to move out to our new base. The other thing is, the closer you are to the Great Desert, the more likely you are to have crabs wander into your base. Because the crabs do walk around on the Great Desert, so you do have to be slightly mindful. Like, anything can spawn anywhere. You can get crabs spawning on, literally you can have a crab spawn on top of your base. But if you are away from the Great Desert, they are less likely to spawn and walk to you. Unfortunately, this game does have a habit of things just popping up out of the ground on top of you, though, unfortunately. Which is kind of frustrating, because it's like, I mean, when we get automated turrets, you'll see that at some points, like, the automated turret shoots straight up into the air, and that's because something has spawned, and it hasn't yet reached the ground, so it doesn't know where to shoot yet. See you, Cyber. See you soon. See you soon, Cyber. Thank you for popping into the stream. So because we are next to this rise, I'm just going to walk around the edge rather than through the bottom of the ocean. You have to be careful with your oxygen though. If your oxygen reaches 0, then you can't replenish it anymore, and you just get kind of stuck suffocating. It is a bit of a pain in the ass. And there's our little base. Sort of teeny tiny little baby base. Literally just a stone oven and a deposit now. It's going to have a plutonium forge added. If we have what we need, we might also add in a chem station and a solar panel. So let's make a small solar panel pack, because you can make the small solar panel packs, and this is the way they get around like the 75% back thing, is the small solar panel packs can be used. So skill tree, I need 25 engineering points. How many do I have? 6. Okay. I need to gather more resources, basically. So, let's go chiseling. So our next kind of... God damn you. Yeah, this thing is definitely one of my favourite weapons in this game for melee. Lots of people prefer the tack knife. I much prefer the dragon tooth, even though you can make it at a earlier stage crafting bench with cheaper materials. I'm ignoring the silver rocks because they just contain aluminium, and I don't really need insane amounts of aluminium. If I need more aluminium, I can always fetch aluminium. Slow picking up, slow picking up, slow picking up, slow picking up. That's fine. So we've got all these base metals around here, and across the sort of flat area is a place where we can pick up some rare metal. The only thing that's not really super convenient here is rocks, but that's okay. It's not that far away to pick up quite a few rocks. Oh, we broke our chisel. That's okay. I can make another chisel really easily. We'll just grab some metal from here. We need steel, copper, magnesium, iron and aluminium. We can make ourselves a fresh chisel. And the chisels last for a reasonably long amount of time. Put away the skelly bog bits. Sort of backpack. Any metals in there? Nope. We'll eat another one of them. But just like with dealing with the Leviathans in Subnautica, when it comes to dealing with the crabs, you want to stay next to the sort of physics objects in the game, because they seem to struggle. Like, the Reaper Leviathan in Subnautica can go through physics objects, but if you are right next to a physics object, it finds a hard time pathing to you. I thought for a second this was an aluminium rock, because it was just giving me aluminium, but no, it is a molten metal rock. So there are other weapons. Yep, there are other weapons, John. There is the machete, the combat knife, the dragon's tooth, the stone axe, the metal axe, the combat rock. There is the non-rechargeable pistol, the heat pistol, the assault rifle, the heavy assault rifle, the rechargeable pistol, landmines. I think there's also a recharge rifle, I think. But yeah, there's quite a few bits of material. Now, another tip for this game, jetpack up on top of your forge. It's just like standing up in a tree. You can jetpack up on top of the forge and you are fine. So yeah, there are all sorts of things. You also use a truck that you stole from me as a weapon. I don't know if you can actually kill things with the truck. Yes, there are landmines. So if we have a look at the skill tree, this is the melee skill tree. So you have stone axes, crude metals, you've got machetes, dragon's teeth, and tactical knives. And by the way, for those people who do play this game who want to know how I'm doing this, Alt-Tab out of the game once you start this crafting, and you can just move around and do other stuff while they're crafting. So you've got the crab scythe and you've got shard knives down at the bottom. So again, I hold this down, Alt-Tab, and Alt-Tab back in, and then I can do other stuff. So we've got the wall, then we've got landmines, turrets, pistol, assault rifle, small guns. So small guns covers, unlocks the ability to craft the heavy assault rifles, and the heavy assault rifle fire large shells. We've got the ammo shells for the rifle, we've got the ammo shells for the large rifle, and then down here we've got Azurnium ammo shells, coming soon. We've got landmines, we've got turrets, we've got flags. But yeah, we can slightly cheese the game by doing this. By alt-tabbing out and back in again. Kind of automate it. It would be nice if they had an automate feature, just like an automator button, because being able to look around and buy schematics while I'm doing this is actually really, really useful. So I want to go up to the habitat because I want to get lab as soon as possible. And I want lab as soon as possible because I want to be able to build vehicles, and I need my lab to build vehicles. And to build the mecha crab is one of the things I do want to do. So we need a piece of steel, and then we can build a shovel. First we need some glass. So if I can grab some carbon from in here, which I do know we have somewhere, that's lead, carbon ingots. And I can also make myself a, well, I'm missing glass. That's why I made the shovel. I need glass. So now I was learning how to build a spaceship by hitting a tree with a rock. I am now going to learn to build a spaceship by digging sand. Because if you look in the top left of the screen, or the top, or sort of the middle left of the screen, top, you'll see it says +2 science. So I'm learning science skill by digging up sand. I don't quite get that. Developers, I'm sorry, I just don't quite understand. Surely digging sand would be engineering. Surely digging sand would be engineering. Yeah. In fact, this game actually has its own auto drive. Like, this is the thing, I don't understand why they don't have an auto smelt. Because it's got its own auto drive. It's literally got its own auto drive. I can hold down, I can press tilde and I will run forever. Or I'll walk forever. So you can actually, like, I'll show you. Like, if I turn my light on, you see, if I press the tilde key, I'm not touching anything other than tilde keys. I'll show you my hands. Look. Hands. And yet, my character's running around. And that's because they actually have an auto run. But for some reason their auto run doesn't come with an auto smelt as well. You can't tilde research things or tilde grow things. Hey Wolf, welcome back, Mr. Super Wolf. Welcome back to the stream. I'm digging up sand with a shovel because I need glass. Oh my god, I'm doing Minecraft! Sand with a shovel to make glass. I do like Minecraft. It's just been a while since I've really gotten into a mod pack. Although when I played with John, Jay and Dooster, I was sort of getting quite into that, and I've done some stuff with the server. John, have you had a look at the server? Has Jay shown you what I did with the server? My shovel broke at 101 sand. So let's Alt-Tab out and back in. There we go. Start looking at the trees again. So we earned some science there. We could go up towards computers, which would let us unlock the Cryptarch and get us the Fabricator, which we do need. We do need wire. So we need to get to the Fabricator at least, because we need wire. Ah, I see. We need to get up to the Fabricator to make wire before we can make the crab. So we need to head up in this direction anyway. Glass, 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 glass. And now we're at the point in this game which does frustrate me, which is basically I need research points to progress. I don't even really need all that much metal to progress. I need research points. So I now have to basically spend a lot of time gathering research points. I can put down a solar panel over here. And that solar panel can power a chem station for me, which can make clean water and all sorts of other things. What do I need for a chem station? I need steel, which is in here. We can have a chem station. Placement is a little bit odd. It does help if you go and stand up on top of the hill, though, if you want to place things, especially if you want to place big things. It does help to go and stand up on top of the hill. We now have a chem station. In the chem station we can make rubber, plastic, soil, medkits, containers of water, hydrazine, which is fuel, hydrochloric acid, phencyclidine, which is a kind of painkiller, PCX, which is a kind of stimulant, fluorescence, which is a kind of fluorescent chemical, and then we have some kind of biological chemicals that we can use. We have to learn to make these in the science tree, but yes. So we do have stuff we can make now. Well, we do have some, not stuff we can make now, we do have some sort of sciencey machinery, but it's very hard to actually do much science and get a lot of science points. Because the chem station doesn't give you that many science points when you complete actions, unfortunately. So, yeah, kind of an issue with that. So what we do to get science is we get rocks. How do we have any rocks? We have 21 rocks. And we go and bash a tree. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go and bash a tree. I'm going to get some food so that it is... last night, John, I slept for about 2 hours. Alien meat. Take some alien meat with us. We can drink tree sap while we're there, but we're going to go bash a tree because we need science. You also need engineering points, but mainly we need science points. This game's pretty fun, Tony. This game's pretty fun. I enjoy this game, but then different people have different ideas of what fun is. For some people, going out drinking on the weekend is fun. I don't enjoy fun. If that's fun. If that is fun, going out drinking on the weekends, I don't enjoy fun. For me, fun is a game that's got some complexity, some realism to the crafting requirements. Stuff that makes the game a little bit more difficult than perhaps it's truly necessary needs to be. I'm a bit of a masochist like that. And this is why I double the proficiency experience, because even though yes, you do get engineering points when you're firing, when your turrets are killing things. That's correct. But to get to the turrets, I need an awful lot of combat experience, and Do you remember me on the Subnautica stream? I do remember you from the Subnautica stream, Tony. I do remember you from the Subnautica stream. Made a horrible drawing, but I think there's something on my screen. Set up a turret and a solar panel besides a tree and cheese the tree. Turret kills all spawns and you get both science and engineering. That's not a bad idea, actually. How far am I from... I am, what? 20... I'm 52 combat experience from turrets. That's a long way from turrets. There. So let's see, I'm on 13. Let's see what happens if I go and kill the 3 Tumba. They scored for the tree, if they scored for pictures. Kid Fury, can you sub to me please? Oh, Kid Fury, Kid Fury, Kid Fury. That's very, very rude. Hey, Simon Ninja, welcome back. Go farm Tumbos. I'm going. Calm myself. I'm just going to stand here still for a moment. It's fine. No, don't do that. Do the other one. There we go. Oop. Ah well. I have access to banana leaves around here. And also I actually have cooked alien meat. Do you watch other YouTubers, and who do you watch? I watch several other YouTubers. I watch Everyday John, I watch Bad Wolf, I watch Bandit, I watch Pixel Dwellers, I watch... I do watch a couple of different things from the Yogscast. I watch Many a True Nerd, Total Biscuit, Jesse Cox. I'd have to go and look at my bloody thing. Dawn Forge Podcast, or the Dawn Forgecast. Occasionally I watch LOL Bandit, not very often. Yeah, I watch quite a few different YouTubers. Hey Cat, welcome back. Why are you back? You should be asleep. It's like 4 in the morning for you. John, I was watching you play Blinking Brawlhalla last night until, like, gone 4 in the morning. Watching those 3 people have ongoing discussions in your chat made no sense. Ride the Tumba! Ooh! God damn it, I'm floating. You can't hit things when you're floating, by the way. No, don't float. Hey Malcolm, welcome back to the stream. So I can't get at that Tumba anymore because I am floating. So let's jump onto the rocks and get walking again. There we go, we're walking again. So at least I can attack this Tumba. Yeah, you had Nico and you had several people. I think, didn't you have Brando Beard actually in the game with you at one point? I'm sure you had Brando Beard playing with you at one point. $34. So we got up to the point where we can afford mines. If we do that again when the Tumbas respawn, we should be able to afford. How to space. I like it. He dropped his shovel and now he doesn't know how to space. Nice picture, Robe. Nice picture. The guy dropped his shovel and doesn't know how to space anymore. See? I knew. Do not question me, John. Try to make people think that I don't care. Oh, there we go. Find the place where I can get science from the tree. Oh, by the way, Jay, if you are still around, Jay, on the Minecraft server, you know the giant colossal chest I built? Did you know you can make a gold version of that? Like, you can make copper, iron, gold. I think you might even be able to make a diamond one. It takes, like, 700 diamonds. Hey, Omnitar! Welcome to the stream. You have just joined us on what is perhaps one of the silliest parts of this game, which is hitting a tree to learn to go to space. I am hitting a tree for science.
Vitals dropping.
My vitals are not dropping, you lie. You lie to me. Yeah. I'll eat some bloody leaves and you'll be fine. I was eating dinner when I was gone. Ooh, cool. What did you have for dinner, Cyber? A diamond colossal chest. Yes, you can make a diamond colossal chest. I think a diamond colossal chest, which is a 5x5x5, which is the colossal chest size we have, has something like 25,000 slots in it or something like that. It's absolutely insane. And you can add a connector to it, to the chest, and the connector allows you to connect it to the computer system later on. So you can actually have a colossal chest be part of your computer system. Hit trees for science! Here it is. Hello, I am the Gaming Droid and I care about all of you. PS, this is not something that John is telling me to say. I got a diamond colossal chest. Wow, Rob. Those things are insane. They take so much diamond. What is this game about? What is the point? Okay, so the point of this game is you have crash landed on this planet because you were sent to investigate the disaster at Osiris 1 base. You've crash landed on the planet because you were sort of something went wrong, and you have got to survive and find out what happened at Osiris 1. The storyline is not finished. So the story isn't finished. So where the story ends is here, with Search Mine Boulder. But there's still other mines to do, and up at the top of the skill tree is the fact that I can go up into space. So I can have rocketry, and I can have space planes and things, so I can go up into space. But that isn't finished yet, unfortunately. With some being crash landed on planet 4546B, and you are all alone. See you, Mr. Wolf. Have a nice day. I had rice and beans with chicken and sausages. Nice! Rice and beans and chicken and sausage. Tasty. So it's basically a survival game, Tony, along the lines of Subnautica or 7 Days to Die or games like that. It's a survival building game. So it's a base builder survival. That's what they call them. They call them base builder survivals. So at the moment I am learning to build a base by hitting a tree. Now this is one of the slightly odd bits of this game, is that you hit a tree to learn to build a base. Which is not really, doesn't really make sense, but fair enough. We will give the game its slightly weird mechanics. Which is your favourite game and why? Ooh, that's really, really, really hard to tell. I could be super kind of like popular vote going and say Minecraft, because I do really like Minecraft, but I wouldn't say that's actually my favourite game. I could be super cheesy and say Sonic the Hedgehog, but again, I like that game, but not really my favourite game. I would say probably my favourite game of all time is probably either Ratchet and Clank, or, and this one is going to sound really bad, Shogi. Shogi is a Japanese chessboard game. Very similar to chess. Droid's favourite game is Anime Boob Simulator 2017. Yep, that's my favourite game, Jay. Anime Boob Simulator 2017. And John, if you clip that particular section of this video, I will hate you forever. Looks like Ark. It is like Ark. It's very similar to Ark in many respects. Have the Tumbas respawned? Yes, we have Tumbas. Let's go and kill the Tumbas so that we can try and get hold of a combat turret. I think I have enough batteries to build a turret, actually. Hit the Tumba, hit the Tumba. And you see, Tumba's not really a major risk. He says, having just been hit by a Tumba. Tumbas, when you fight them, like I'm fighting it with literally the weapon that does the least damage of all the weapons I have at the moment. It does this does less damage than the hitting rock. Yep. Hitting trees with rocks teaches you to go to space. Hitting rocks with rocks teaches you to build buildings. And hitting creatures with rocks teaches you to build shotguns or rifles. So yeah, that's how this game figures out sort of science. Is you hit things with rocks to learn to do stuff. Boop, 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 boop. If it wasn't for the giant crabs, it would be worth turning up the HP on enemy creatures so that you can actually hit them more often to gain more experience. He hit me, the little bugger. He hit me again! Cheeky sod! Come here. I'm gonna beat you with a rock. Now, where's the last Tumba? Because there's almost always the... Ooh, Skelly Bob! I'll fight a Skelly Bob for experience points. Come here, Skelly. Come here, Skelly. Come down onto the plains where I can fight you. Casually stands inside Tumba. But there's nothing wrong with standing inside a creature while you beat it to death with a rock. You're not supposed to stand inside things when you beat them to death with a rock. When are you supposed to stand inside things? Damn it, I mistimed my jump. Currently there are 11 viewers. Currently there are 12 viewers because there is a viewer over on Twitch as well. Which is Robo. And Robo is being very, very polite and very, very positive. This is it. I love people in my streams who are polite and positive. Lurkers? Great. If you want to be in my stream and you want to lurk, that's fine. That's up to you. If you want to be in my stream and you want to be positive, great. I love you. You want to be in my stream and talk in chat and be a positive person? You are one of my favourite kinds of people. You Cyber, you Rob, you Tony, you Kat, you're all positive people in chat. Love it. If you want to be a negative person in chat, then you can go take a long walk off a short cliff.
Feels good.
Because I don't have time for that in my chat. Put our flashlight on so we can see. Damn it, this one is still partly dead over here. There we go. Killed it. Can we get low enough down to get its goodies? No, we can't. Do you know PewDiePie? I'm pretty sure everyone knows of PewDiePie. I don't know him personally, Tony. I've never personally met PewDiePie. So, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows of PewDiePie. Pretty sure everyone knows of the person called PewDiePie. It's perfectly normal to hit a Tumbo to death while inside it. Hashtag the Game Android 2017. Yeah, that's a good quote, Rob. That's a good quote. I should start a quote for him. Although I know half of my quote for him would be just clips John has made of me going. Who's PewDiePie? PewDiePie's a YouTuber. He has like 25 million subscribers and it's so cute when he threatens people. He has like 25 million subscribers and he owns a mansion in Beverly Hills and Silicon Valley. He's pretty much the epitome of the YouTuber rich and famous. He makes, I think it's something like $4.5 million off YouTube a year. He makes enough money off YouTube every year that he's technically like on the same level as famous actors. And rapping. For you, the stream started 39 minutes ago. Not quite sure what you mean there, Cyber. Do you mean that you don't have the archive of the stream? 54 million subscribers, Jesus Christ. So just grabbing some banana leaves, because the banana leaves are very important in this game. Yeah, Catania said it, and so has Tony. Everyone has said it, but this is it, guys, is like, he's big and famous and everyone's kind of like this, but like he's very, very well known, and it's like, I don't enjoy his things. I have to get you in GPU on art in Discord. Let's have a look at the GPU in the Discord. Oh my god, Brando Beard, that is amazing. Brando Beard, that is amazing. Wait a second, wait a second. Open link. Save picture as. Desktop. Save. Droid is watching you! Droid is watching you! That is awesome, Brando. Okay, can someone time out Tony for doing sub for sub, please? Sub for sub is not how you grow on YouTube. Any way, shape or form. Sub for sub is a ridiculously bad idea. What's 9 plus 10? 19. Not sure why you're asking what 9 plus 10 is, I'm pretty sure you know, but okay. Weird. No, 9 plus 10 is 19. Not really sure why you're asking that, but okay. I don't think so, Everyday John. It may be though. Hey Liam, welcome to the stream. Magnesium. I'm guessing this is some kind of meme from the way you are all delighting upon it. Okie dokie. Meme away, people, meme away. It's a Vine thing that is dead. Ah, I see. So yeah, it's a meme thing. Okay. Because basically Vine is just meme central. So I need 10 more combat points to get turrets. Back to the Toombas. Ooh, a ferocious arachnid. I don't like the sound of that. Let's turn my lights on so I can see the blinking thing. Oh, there you are. I'm going to use my knife because I don't really care about getting combat skill from this thing. I just want it to die. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There. Oh, that's an infant gnat. Nope, the infant gnat isn't dead. The infant gnat is dead. Ferocious arachnid is up here somewhere. There it is. There we go. Killed it. You've never played this game. Fair enough. Like, it's a pretty kind of, it's in early access. It's not a massively well-known name. Xenomorph is here. Yes. The Xenomorph thing was here. Now it's time to go stand inside the Toomba. Yes, now it is indeed time to go stand inside the Toomba. Basically, I'm showing you how to do this game very, very quickly. How to get the skill points you need. Okie dokie, Liam. See you, man. Talk to you later. After this stream, guys, which I'm going to end in, like, what time is it? 5:30. I'm probably going to end the stream in about between half an hour and an hour, depends. between half an hour and an hour, I'm going to end the stream. And when I end the stream, I'm going to have a little sort of 20-minute session where I'm going to be in the general chat over on the Discord. If you want to come and say hello, I will be available to have a chat on the Discord in the general chat. Please have a good quality microphone. Let's go punch a tumba with a chisel. Pretty much every game that contains combat has some way of cheesing the combat, and in this game it's basically just ram your face against the monster as fast as you can. Just smash your face against the creature. It works with a surprisingly large number of creatures apart from Chell the sandworm. Basically kills you on contact, but pretty much most of the big creatures, like we fought the boss in this game that's in one of the mines. I won't sort of spoil the boss in the mine until we go and have a look at it, but we fought one of the bosses in one of the mines, and literally we had combat knives, and we just basically rammed our face against it and fought it like that. Just did face combat.
Seek medical assistance immediately.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Come on, get inside the tumba. No, don't hit me. I have to eat something or use a bandage. Oh, there we go. We're inside the tumba. We walked underneath the tumba because physics. Apparently we are strong enough to lift tumbas over our heads. So we are up to 42 combat skill points. That is enough to buy turrets. Excellent. So now we just need to gather the parts to make a turret. What do we need for a turret? We need 2 batteries, 2 circuit boards, titanium and steel. But to get that we kind of need to... don't know how to do this one. Reminds me of Ark Evolved. Yep, I have Ark, and this is similar to Ark, yes. This is very similar to Ark. It's still in development, but it is very similar to Ark. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a slightly weird game to stream, but... Ah, Tumba Shell. I got a turret. I have a turret recipe.
Vitals dropping.
You just click on the link and download Discord, mate. That's it. Droid does indeed as a Twitch. Droid is much Twitch. Twitch. So let's see, we've got 40 science, we need 50 science for that, and we need 30 science for that, and 50 science for that. We need engineering to get us up to habitat, which is 50 engineering. 50 engineering isn't hard to get hold of. Thank you for sharing the Discord, John. Thank you for that, Brando, as well, for explaining to Cyber how he can get into the Discord. See, I have such nice positive mods. I love my mods. My mods are wonderful. There is a phone-based Discord app. There is a phone-based Discord app, Cyber. Hang it. I only just healed. God damn you.
Vital stabilized.
I hate / love you. Oh, John. After the Discord session, what's going to happen? I'm going to go and get ready for travelling 175 miles to see my partner. However, Everyday John might be streaming, Brando might do something, Bad Wolf might do something. In fact, Bad Wolf did post up something on Twitter. If you missed it. So yeah, there's other people who will be streaming and doing bits and pieces. Yep, I am going to be taking a family member to the train station at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm going to be travelling 170 miles to go and see my partner. Yep, that tree sap jar. That tree sap jar. Ah, it's not bad. It's just literally just a giant coach. Pretty much standard kind of long distance travel stuff. 3 more science points. 1. 2 and 3. 3 more science points. There we go. So we can afford the fabricator now. And now we need to be able to get up to the habitat. That's our next big thing, is going to the habitat. Hey, Cyber Ninja sub to John. Thank you very much for subbing to John. John is a wonderful streamer and well worth the sub. Maybe you can sleep some on the train. I don't tend to sleep well on public vehicles. It's to do with my Asperger's and sort of social anxiety and things like that. I can always try. You never know. Going away to see his love, so romantic. Yes, it is, kind of. Like, I try and get down to see her as much as I can. Here's the funny thing, guys, with subbing to people on YouTube. Subbing to someone on YouTube is very nice. It shows that you support them. And I wholeheartedly support people to sub to anyone they want to sub to. But don't sub to people just because they're popular. If you don't like the content, then you shouldn't really be subbed to people. If you like the content, sub. But if you don't like the content and you're subbed to them, you're just getting wasted stuff in your thing. You don't get to see the stuff that you want to watch. And it also becomes what's called empty subs. So people have a massive sub count but don't really get any views. I sleep really well in a private car being driven by someone I know. So if I'm being driven somewhere by a family member, I sleep really well. I go out like a light. If I'm driving, I don't sleep at all, of course, because I'm driving. But I don't have any kind of like desire. Like I'm quite paranoid about like not feeling tired. But if I'm in a public transport situation, I don't tend to rest very well. And I love that, don't you dare take that away from me. That's why you have a bed. Oh, John. So we're going to grab some base metals from over here. One thing we do need is we do need diamonds, but couldn't sleep on a plane ride that was 10 hours long. Ouch, Ninja. That's nasty. I must admit, I flew to America and back without sleeping in the past. I just punched it with a chisel because it jumped right in front of me. Okay then, Salava Skelly Bob, come on. So you can see that even on the sort of base settings where enemy monsters are quite nasty, as long as you've got a decent weapon, which is why I beeline straight for the dragon knife, because you can make the dragon knife out of steel and tape inside a forge. Other weapons, like for the tactical knife, you need plastic, which means you need to have had a chemical crafting bench, you need to have gotten hydrogen, you need to have gotten carbon, you need to have gotten carbon to make a solar panel, you need to have gotten all these things to make the combat tactical knife. But for a, even if you had no resources, for a dragon's tooth you need a plutonium forge, you need some banana leaves, some blueberries to make masking tape, and some steel. That's really easy stuff, and it just makes it so nice. Sleep on the plane for 10 hours, rip. I bet you were hungover as hell though. Jet lagged to hell. So we're going to grab up all these resources in the living room. Don't sleep in the living room. Naughty boy. Terrible person, Cyber, sleeping in the living room. I'm going to Cuba. Ooh, Cuba! That's an interesting location to visit, Katya. Katasia. That's an interesting place to go on a visit. So we should have nearly enough metals to do what we want to do. The main thing is we now have to smelt them up. And we literally just hit encumbered. So we're moving a little bit slower than we would if we weren't encumbered. We got one too many things. One too many piles of rock. But that's fine. Yeah, the minerals run away from Bad Wolf. It is true. Droid, I've been grounded. What live stream is missed? Hey, Eduardo. You've missed a couple of Subnautica streams, basically. That's it. You've missed a couple of Subnautica streams and last Osiris stream as well. It's a metronome droid. Take all. Droid not so close. Wait, what? Is this better, John? I can't see Discord because this game has to be in full screen. So, sorry, I can't see OBS because this game has to be in full screen. Can you put some music on? Ah, yes, my music has ended again. There we go. Why were you grounded, Eduardo? Naughty, naughty Eduardo. Terrible, terrible boy. Bad and getting grounded. And auto smelt. And again, guys, if you are playing this game and you want to auto smelt, Alt Shift out and Alt Shift back in. Oh, sorry, Alt Tab out and Alt Tab back in. It's just the playlist I've been using all day, Katja. I found this playlist and it seems to be actually completely copyright free. So I've been using this playlist pretty much all day. Use your music for an hour. I think my playlist is like 45 minutes to an hour long. 3 people in Twitch. Hello to my Twitch viewers over on Twitch. Hello, hello, hello. Feel free to talk with Rob Lyon in the stream. Clip the metronome droid. Of course you did, John. Why else? What else would you do, John? Hey, Cyrus Mokan, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yay! We could afford to build the habitation station, so we're on our way to the 100 engineering we need to build the lab, where we build vehicles, which is great because I want vehicles. I'm dancing while I smelt. Don't question my insanities. TikTok goes the metals getting refined. Yeah, it would be nice if they had one where you could just walk away. This game is confusing. All games are confusing when you first see them, can't you? I've seen people get confused by Sonic the Hedgehog, so games are confusing when you first see them. Hey, MJ Hinkman, welcome, welcome, welcome. How much do we have? We have 35. What can I get for 35? Third of a lab. I said I might not play Osiris. I said I would play what I felt like. I said I would probably not play Osiris. Structures. So what do we need for the airlock? We need glass and steel. Glass. So, everyone has their own insanities. It's true. And as I said, MJ Hinkman several times, like, I play what I like, what I desire to play. Damn it. What do I need for the habitation frame? Lots more steel, that's it. Dancing moment. John clips all the things that I do that are silly, basically. That's what John does. Which is fine, I don't mind John clipping my insanities. It's one of these things where I know a lot of people who've played YouTube, I know a lot of people who've done YouTube and they've been trying to kind of please people, I'd say. Trying to kind of like make other people happy with how they play, with what they do on YouTube. It's like, no, that's not how, like, you shouldn't be desperately trying to make other people happy with what you do on YouTube. Because you're just going to ruin the experience for yourself. Oh well, MJ, if someone wants to dislike, someone can dislike. I have no problems with people disliking. So we are on our way to building the lab, or sorry, the habitat. So we want our repair tool, is this thing. Now we want to start putting the walls in. So we need aluminium ingots, which is fine, we can have aluminium ingots. Carbon, aluminium. Hey Matthew! John likes it when I do silly things because then John clips them and John can bring them up later. John likes clipping my silliness. I'm not sure why John likes clipping my silliness, but... He clipped Brando singing on Wolf's channel. Nice. Yay! Rob has friend. Yay, Twitch friend. What were you singing, Brando? What were you and Wolf singing? Or were you singing by yourself? We're just putting the walls in to finish off our habitat. This is an important section of building habitat, is making sure you have walls. Later on we'll have to take some of these walls out and replace them with connectors. Yeah, one of those is probably Brando going over to check his clip that he has got been put on battle screen. Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. We'll need to create a room for the clips on this. Okay, John. I will make a room for the clips and all the horribleness that you do to me. Clips and quotes. We'll have 2-inch wiener. Oh, Brando, me and you have to stream at some point. Me and you have to stream at some point, Brando, so that I can experience your insanity firsthand. Yay! We have a habitat. Woo! I don't know, Robbo. It just does. It's one of those things about this game that I think does need work. Fabricator. So I need plastic to build my fabricator. I can, however, build the bed. Iron, aluminium, and rubber. I did have someone ask me why you need rubber to build a bed. It's because you need something to make the mattress out of. And rubber, foamed rubber, is actually quite useful. Hey, Jermaine Power, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So what we can do with the bed is we can actually have a spawn point. So we can pop the bed down here, and we can have a spawn point. Yeah, because space logic, it slows down. That's why. There we go. We have saved. Yes, Matthew? Hello? Play Minecraft, I do. I do play Minecraft, moderately regularly. So, I definitely need plastic. That is the next, like, big thing. Now, here's a tip for anyone who does want to play this game. When you go to make plastic, take 10 glass, 10 steel, several barrels, and a solar panel with you. That way you can set up a little plastic manufactory right there and then, rather than having to build it, like, one at a time later on. Also take plenty of water with you. Let's empty... Ooh, wow, we are out of space. Carbon. Salt. Wow, we also out of aluminium. Iron. Wow, we need aluminium. Very rare that you run out of aluminium. That's okay, we have aluminium rocks here. No, I don't play the minigame servers, Matthew. I don't play multiplayer servers. If I do play multiplayer, then it's with a group of friends playing a mod pack, rather than playing minigames. Hey, Pepe! Minecraft minigames aren't really for me. If I want to play a floor is death minigame, then I'll play a game that's actually designed for it rather than one that's been ad hoc with Minecraft. Thank you, Cyber Ninja. I'm glad you are enjoying the stream. Bed Wars was so fun. Oh yes, where you have to destroy the other team's beds. The one kind of multiplayer minigame I do is probably Sky Wars. I'd that or Race for the Wall. I'd probably Race for the Wall. Quite happily. But the whole kind of like, what do they call it, where you try and dig the floor out from under your opponent and things like that. Not really my thing. The meme machine is back. Run! Don't run from the meme machine. Use the meme machine. Hey, ferocious arachnid. Bye, ferocious arachnid. Spleef. Yes, that's the name of it. Pepe, Pepe. It's just a mix of copyright-free stuff I found, Matthew. None of it's anything to do with me. And the mix, the music isn't actually to do with the guy who put the mix together. It's just a mix of copyright-free music. Still good though. Yeah, it is good music. In fact, the fact that it's nothing to do with me probably makes it good music. I'm terrible at music. I'm tone deaf. I'm uncoordinated. I'm everything. What happened to your base, droid? I moved bases. I moved from one base to another base. And I am currently in the process of actually setting up a proper base. But I need plastic. I've been playing for 3 hours. I have indeed been playing for 3 hours, Pepe. But this game takes a while. And this is with double proficiency development. This is with someone who knows what he's doing and is developing proficiencies twice as fast as other people would on the normal settings. Which is the only setting I've really changed apart from tweaking the resource drops. Hashtag save the game. Auto-saved! There is no save in this game. There is only auto-save. So, utilities. Hashtag auto-save the game. This game is pretty sort of slow boil. Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with a game that is slow boil. So we are going to carry some Tumbo meat with us. Because Tumbo meat provides water as well as food. Also going to carry some meat, some of that with us. We are going to carry 10 glass. But we're also going to need some more glass actually, so we're going to go grab some steel. We need some carbon, which is here. We need to make ourselves a solar panel. Can't really raid me, you're already here, Cyber. We might do a raid at the end of the stream. You people behave. So, we need this, this. We also need barrels, which I have already learnt. So, let's have a look what I need to make a barrel. I need titanium and copper. So, copper and titanium. So we need a couple of barrels. And we need to make some more steel, of course. Why wouldn't we need to make more steel? So we need 8 steel. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know yet, Cyber. I haven't had a look yet. I know you prefer it when I rage. Right, so we have barrels, we have solar panel, we have this. Food, tape, weapons. I could do with a fresh chisel, but it doesn't really matter. Do we have any carbon left? Nope. Take a couple of rocks, turn them into bashing rocks. My voice is dying, no! Hashtag disable autosave, then game. Mwahaha! Pepe, you have been silenced by Nightbot. Eat Nightbot silence. I really wish that hadn't become a meme. Nightbot doesn't get that much that bad, Pepe. He's only looking out for the channel. Pepe just got a Nightbot warning. It's fine. If a real moderator, not a bot moderator, gives you a warning, that's a serious thing. But Nightbot is there to make sure the channel doesn't just become a nest of people posting 500 emojis and lots of spam. The Nightbot is there to make sure that the channel's chat stays somewhere where you guys can actually chat and talk to me, rather than just loads of people posting all caps yelling, "Look at me, I want attention!" Woo. Are you going to attack me now? Yep. So the Dragon's Tooth Knife really makes short work of crabs. And that's on standard difficulty, that's not with reduced HP. I have a lot of clips. Do I? Oh, good God. John, have you already started doing... You already started doing that? Lead, base metal, carbon. Carbon! Here we go, we need carbon. They're saying Bad Wolf is better than Drone. Thanks for that. This is lead. I pointed at you, you said carbon. God dang it. So we now have to go and make plastic. And to make plastic we need carbon and we need hydrogen. Because plastic is a hydrocarbon, would you believe? Why did I give you the power to make channels, Jay? Remind me why I did this? Brando, this is a warning, you are not saying enough memes. Brando, if you want to time Pepe out, that's perfectly fine by me. So, there's the lightning bolts, and when we want hydrogen, we head for the lightning bolts. So basically, to the left of Osiris 1, we head for the lightning bolts to get hydrogen. Oh no! Brando has been banned! Whatever will happen now that, you know, someone without the power to ban someone has banned someone. I'm confused! Pepe has banned Brando, despite the fact Brando is a mod and Pepe isn't. Let's have a look at the Discord quickly to see what John's done. Or what John and Jay together have done, I should say. Droid clips and quotes. Oh dear. Gigantic. Osiris. Gigantic. Osiris. Gigantic. Here's the storm. Gigantic. Why did you clip so many things while I was playing Gigantic? John just went clip happy while I was playing Gigantic. When will this stream end? Never! No, it'll end in probably... I'll make some plastic and I'll end the stream once I've made some plastic. I'll probably end the stream making plastic. Because it's me. You went a little bit clip happy during the Gigantic. I'm going to have to look through all these clips to see if any of them are really bad. Because if any of them are really bad, I'm probably going to have to get rid of them. Okie dokie, cat. But not cat troll, because that's Jay. Hey! Hashtag welcome, hashtag Owen, hashtag Lee. Hashtag how, hashtag are you? Hashtag Owen, hashtag Lee. Hashtag I, hashtag hope, hashtag you are, hashtag fine. Why do my streams always pick up near the end? I'm really confused by that. I can almost guarantee that clip of Minecraft is when you were singing, Jay. Too many hashtags. Hashtag I'm chilling. Oh, poor Owen. I'm very sorry about that. Bad sneeze. Buggerbuck. So now that I know that we need to make hydrogen from the nitre, so basically round here is where you get the hydrogen from. So you see, this is hydrogen here. But you don't want to build your base here making hydrogen. This is stupid. You want to build your base over here, where there is nitre, because you need nitre and hydrogen together to make hydrazine. So you want to build your base over at the other ones so that you can make the nitre later on. So let's put everything together. First things first, we want to put our solar panel down about here. Sorry, I write wrong. That's fine. You don't have to worry about it, cat. Chem station. You pop the chem station down here. And now we need to make plastic. So what we need to do is first drink up and eat up so that we are in good condition. And now we're going to put our 3 vassals on here. Droid, check Discord, droid, check Discord. Calm down, Matthew, or I'll have someone time you out for spamming. Very good, Matthew. Also, like GIFs and things, not very stream friendly, especially high definition GIFs. Cafe for mod. So we can now make plastics. And what I need really is I need like 4 or 5 stacks of plastic. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the stream here, because this is going to be me for the next like half hour in game or 25 minutes in game. Probably not actually today, but this is going to be me for the next period in game making plastic here next to this hydrogen vent, which, while just as exciting as Smeltery Simulator and bashing a tree simulator, it's also like not really that exciting. So let's have a look, see if we can find someone to raid. let's have a look who of my YouTube group. My satisfaction. Jamie82 has moved into the SSD. Please make a small piece of space for yourself in the corner of the SSD and personalize it, but try to remember everything you can. Ooh, I know who we're going to do. So, the hashtag today is going to be hashtag get the game. Right? So the hashtag for the raid is hashtag get the game, and the raid target is this person here, Shweeby. Shweeby does wonderful stuff. She does RPGs, she does group games, she does 7 Days to Die. She does some excellent stuff on her channel. She's currently streaming Final Fantasy. So we are going to head over to Shweeby and we are going to go hashtag get the game, because Shweeby will know what we're talking about. So thank you all for watching, guys. I will be over in Shweeby's channel watching Shweeby and chatting in her stream. I will also jump into my Discord. So I will see you all over on Shweeby's channel with hashtag get the game.